Good morning, it's Fish, the beach bum investor, here with a world record attempt for PIVX. We're going to try and set world records on the highest altitude peer-to-peer transfer and the fastest land speed. So that should be fun. I'm on a couple of minutes early, just going to post up and steam it. It's a simulcast steam it world record attempt. Hey A-Dog, what's going on, bro? Just we're trying a world record today, man. First peer-to-peer transaction. Thanks, Saucy Link. Yeah, I got my hair cut. I got the shave. You should have seen it when they cut off the hair first. My goodness. The beard was out here. Anyway, all cleaned up, ready for my events at the end of the year. Yeah, I look a bit different. My own housemate walked past me at the shopping centre yesterday and didn't recognise me. Yeah, g'day, Slice Keeper. I got cleaned up a bit, bro. You look like a lot younger, yeah. See, 35, but I can look in my 20s, sort of. Baggy eyes. Went out surfing this morning, so world record haircut, the dude. No, I don't know about that. I wanted to get cleaned up for this world record, though. We have got 15 minutes until we attempt to transfer PIVX from the ground to a plane in flight. So Z is at the moment flying from Sydney over to Denpasar in Bali, and he's paid for our Wi-Fi so that we can I look 18, I'll take that, thank you. Any 35-year-old will take that, thank you. That's a cool comment. Yeah, so we're going to try this world record attempt. Let me just post up in Steam it before I get carried away. And we can, we're going to try it in about 15 minutes, this world record, hopefully, if my computer decides to work. Looks like it's playing the game at the moment. Yeah. Don't laugh, Wilkie. Go away. Are you coming over tonight or something, man? Like the wing nuts? I got some good ears on me. They used to call me big ears at school. Oh, in primary school. And then it turned to fish pretty quickly. High school. Just actually trying to get the link for this. Okay, here we go. I got everyone. When am I sending the A-Dog wrap? Well, I've got a new guy starting on my team for October, so hopefully very soon, A-Dog. I've got a couple that I've written that we've got to record, man, so won't be too long away. Steam it. Just want to get them in on the world record attempt. 2 seconds, done. Post. Let's go. Grinkers, everyone's saying that. Do I look that different? No, I'm well aware I do. Yeah, like I said, my housemate, Wilkie, you'll know Scotty. Scotty walked straight past me in the supermarket yesterday, mate. Didn't even recognise me. What's up, Z? Hey, Z! Z's on a flight. Don't use your data. We're going to try this, we're going to try it soon, man. We'll stick to the time of 11:15. So we'll advertise that time, and I've got your address in, ready to go. So, how's the flight going, bro? Flying safe, I hope. Let's have a look at the market for the next 5 or 10 minutes while we get ready for the PIVX world record attempt. Altitude and speed. That's what if you can still hear me, Z, I know you might have just popped on very quickly, mate. Altitude and speed. And rough location, geographic location if you can as well, man. Just take a screenshot of that little plane thing that comes up on the screen. He's only on Chatfish. Yeah, cool. Thanks, Wilkie. Man, you got a sick haircut. What are you talking about? You got a real short haircut, A-Dog. Very stylish, man. So this is my attempt to stop looking crazy. I first started getting called Tom Hanks, as in, or the boys would just yell out Wilson, as in Castaway. And then they started turning it into Howard Hughes. And at that point I said, all right, I'm getting a haircut. Yeah, cool, Z. All good for 11:15. Great, mate. Excellent. Let's do this thing. Let's see what the dude said. I just missed the dude's comment. Suit and tie. Nonsense. This is as much functional as it is anything for the competition I got coming up. I got to go up to the Sunshine Coast next weekend, and I'm representing the Gold Coast and PIVX, of course, at the club's challenge. So I've got to take on Asia. I've got to take on I've got to take on Gary Thatcher, and he's Australia's #1 at the moment. So Sunshine Coast have put forward their big gun. Well, I think they have anyway. I assume they will. Probably Zach Sonner as well from up there. So it's going to be a good challenge. We lost by 1 point last year, and I surfed bad last year. Gary beat me twice, like 2 from 2 heats, straight in my own backyard at D-Bar just down the road. So now I'm going back up to towel him up at his own break. Probably not. He's a brilliant surfer, but I'm going to give it my all. Been out surfing this morning. I'm surfing real good. So this is as much about function as anything. I don't want to be, getting it out of my eyes the whole time. Gold Coast repellent. Yeah, so I got to go up the sunny coast next weekend. Going up, I'm catching up with Tanya while I'm up there as well. Tanya O'Meara, who you would have seen on some of the surf report stuff that's on my channel. Hey Doug, we're doing a world record attempt, man. One of our, you know how I do the cryptocurrency stuff? Whenever you pop in, I'm always talking about the economy. Yeah, let me know when you start recording, Z. So, Michael Zanella there is, oh, I shouldn't, anyway. Z's on a plane, bro. He's on a plane on his way from Sydney. I think you're from Sydney, aren't you, Z? He's from Sydney, going from Sydney to Denpasar in Bali. So, oh yeah, you can't hear me. Oh, I just put in, cool Z. Let me know, bro. Okay, so he's on a plane, A-Dog, and what we're trying to do, man, is I'm trying to send some money from him using our payment system, PIVX, and I'm trying to send that to him in a plane, immediately, instantly, because I figure he's a bit hungry. He probably wants some cheese and crackers, and it's like $15 on a flight to get cheese and crackers, right? So I've got to send Z some money. I'm going to send him 5 PIV. We're going to try that really, really soon. And yeah, he's in a plane, bro. We got him up. He's already pre-organised Wi-Fi so he can be connected to the network. And then bang, I'm going to send him money into the plane from the ground. I think we set actually 2 world records doing that. Land speed record in terms of the fastest speed travelling while a peer-to-peer transaction is taking place. And we also set an altitude record. So we're going to try and do that, obviously with PIVX being such a fast currency. If we were trying it with Bitcoin, it could take an hour or 2 hours to get the approval processes through. So yeah, thanks, A-Dog. We're just having some fun, man. It's a little trial of our technology. This is the blockchain, the cryptocurrency we talk about. Yeah, dude, history in the making. That's right. So glad you're all here to watch it and be part of it. We should be making that transfer within the next 9 minutes, so a bit of a countdown. We'll talk some more crypto as we go, and obviously after we actually confirm the world record. So just for those of you who don't know how we're confirming this, we've actually got Z to post up on our Discord group, and what he's done is taken a photo of the fact that his wallet's waiting for the PIVX, so it doesn't have any PIVX in it at the moment. Now, obviously, it can be confirmed it's an international flight, so he's put his passport on. I had a shave for the occasion. See, this is world record setting, mate. May have been for the surfing comp. Yeah, so Z's just taken a photo of all his setup there. He's got the altitude. He'll be in the air now. And what we're going to do, as soon as that PIVX hits his wallet, we record the altitude, we record the speed that the plane's travelling at, and we record his rough geographic location using screenshots of the instruments on the plane. So that's going to be really interesting. Obviously, being on the blockchain, anyone's going to be able to validate that this transaction took place, and hopefully that will actually give us a world record for PIVX. So that's our currency of choice, obviously, with the speed. Should get to Z like that, provided he can get the internet connection. And the good thing is, even if it drops out for a second, as soon as he gets back in... A-Dog, are you having a go at me? Yeah. I look a bit different, don't I? Yeah. But as soon as he gets that Wi-Fi connection back, bang, the PIVX will be sitting there in the wallet. So we're going to try it anyway. It's ambitious. It should work, theoretically. There's no reason it shouldn't. So we're going to see if we can catch up to a plane travelling, roughly... It'd have to be... They get up towards 1,000 kilometres an hour, I think, the planes, don't they? Commercial jets? I'm not sure. It's around that. Maybe it's about 600 miles an hour, I think. 900 k's, 500 miles, I don't know. It's around that speed, so we're going to record the speed. We'll record the... Oh, Mr. Garrison, that's me, okay. Hey, I watched a bit of South Park, bro. A-Dog, South Park's been around for years, man. I watched that on something called Schoolies Week, and that's the equivalent, the Australian equivalent of Spring Break in the States. So, yeah, man, I've been watching, that's when I was 17, so I've been watching South Park for 18 years. Oh, Mr. Mackey. Who's Mr. Garrison? I can't I haven't watched it in years, brother. But I do know the show you're talking about. So, yeah, we've got 6 minutes until we try. Hey, dog, having a bit of a go in the chat. So I'm just going to keep an eye out for Z. And we're going to get this trade on. Hey, Pete. That's what my housemate said, mate. Better haircut than your pony, brother. No, my housemate walked dead set straight past me in the supermarket yesterday. And then he turned around and went, "Fish?" I said, "Yeah, man. There is a person under all that hair." So, Pete, we're just going to try, we're going to counting down sort of thing, man. 6 minutes until we try this world record attempt. I might actually just post on, I might even post the link up on the Slack group at PIVX, because I think they'll enjoy it, you know what I mean? It's just a fun one for them. So I'll just put this here. Hi, Pivians. We are attempting the to break a peer-to-peer world record. 5 ETA 5 minutes. Oh, watch live now. Oh, I better put the link in, eh? Alright, cool, done. I don't usually spam the PIVX thing, but I mean, come on, this is exciting. We're about to do a world record attempt. We've got about 5 minutes left, just under 5 minutes. And we're going to try and transfer to Z. If Z comes up and says, "Fish, I'm ready to go," I'm just going to go with it, because we don't know how his Wi-Fi connection is going. He should be, with an hour's flight from where he is, he should be over about, I would reckon, about the border. Yeah, let's share it up, dog. We're going for world records, bro. I don't often ask for that stuff, but go for it, man. Share, like, whatever you have to do. Yeah, but I would say, what do you guys reckon for my Aussie mates on the chat? If he's left from Sydney and he's travelled for about an hour and 10 minutes, he'd be somewhere over South Australia, Northern Territory border, I'd imagine, going on his way up to Denpasar there, up at Indo. What do you reckon? I reckon that's where it would. I reckon that's about where it would be. So there's probably not a whole lot of Wi-Fi connection on the border of Northern Territory and South Australia. For those of you who don't know, it's not a huge part of the population that lives in the centre of Australia, especially around the inner border of New South Wales and South Australia and Northern Territory. So we're hoping that Wi-Fi connection stays solid. He should be. I think most of the flights are cruising around the 27,000 feet, 30,000 feet mark for the flight over to Indonesia. So yeah, we're going to try and break the altitude record, break the land speed record for a peer-to-peer transaction here today live on the show. Should be a bit of fun. Just keeping an eye on the chat. If anyone sees Z perking up and says ready to go, we're going to go for it. But it is scheduled for 11:15 in 3 minutes. So getting exciting now. World record attempt. I don't think any other of the cryptos will have had time to organise it and beat us to it. So hopefully this is actually a verifiable world record when we do successfully make this transfer. Looking forward to it. Okay. Thanks, A-Dog. Yeah, it's a bit of fun, man. I post on Steam, and I probably should have put a tweet out, but I don't think I've got any followers over there yet. Hey, I've got a cool rap coming up. Hopefully the Savi even, A-Dog. Depends on whether I can get Jordan over here. I think he's at university today, but it's an easy rap. I can do it in 2 seconds. And there's an instrumental on YouTube, so it's nice and easy for me. Spy might come. Cool. Yeah, so I've got that coming out this afternoon. 2 minutes until the world record transfer attempt. So, Johnny, I just saw what you put up in. The Slack group, man. That's awesome. He's got PIVX with. I'll show you. He's got little PIVX things with PIVX shields with planes. Oh, I can't see it down the bottom there. Yeah, over at our Slack group. So, 2 minutes left. Let me just have a look. Z, if you're listening, bro, I'll just double check. I'll type to you and I might do your private message in Discord. No, I'll do it. You've been in YouTube, so I'll type you there. He's going to tell me when he starts recording. That was the plan. So I'll just put standing by. Ready when you Z. Okay, so I'll type that in like a minute. Okay, 1 minute to go, 60 seconds. Popping that in now. Going over to my PIVX wallet. Ready when oh no, that's my own message. My own message comes up delayed on the screen. I thought it was Z going, I'm ready. Alright, so I've got Z's address in there. I've preset all this, guys. I'm not leaving it to chance. So wallet's address in there, Z's wallet. I've just put world record attempt, altitude plus land speed. I'm sending 5 PIVX to help him out with those cheese and crackers because they are expensive on a flight. So Z, in 30 seconds I think we're ready to go, mate. I'll just get you to confirm that you are actually recording and ready to go. Yeah, please do. A-Dog, film away, mate. Film away. Always happy for you to use my content, man. Not a problem. So just waiting on that 15 minute and waiting for a confirmation from Z. I'll just message him on Discord as well to make sure he is ready to go. Z, I'm going to go to my direct messages. There's Z. Okay. Are you ready to go, mate? Question mark. Just keeping an eye out for a response. If anyone does see Z in the chat, just holla. It has gone 11:15, so we're ready for the transfer. Let's roll, says Z. Alright, okay, here it comes, Z. And on the count of 3, I'm going to press send, and it should go straight through because I've already unlocked my wallet for sending. So sending in 3, 2, well, sorry, there I go, I got to confirm. So sending for 1,007 sent. 3, 2, 1, now. And it's gone. So world record attempt, Z, if you are there, man, and you get that PIVX, it should be 5 PIVX going into your account. We can verify the timestamps. Please just post in YouTube or Discord and let us know so that we can, if you could post the altitude and the speed. I'll just put that in here. Okay, Z. Altitude, and speed if you've received. Come on, Luke. Stand by. World record attempt. So let's see if we can get Z. He did, yeah, he's been responding on YouTube, so we will be able to hopefully verify this. We've sent it, A-Dog, we've sent it. We're just waiting for Z to verify that he's received the transaction. So, as I said, he's flying probably after an hour out of Sydney. I'm guessing he's flying somewhere around the border of South Australia and Northern Territory. And if you have a look at the map of Australia, that's right in the centre. PIVX in the house. It's Alice Suckmore. So, that's a difficult name for me to pronounce. Samuko. I'm sorry if I've pronounced that wrong. Yeah, we've just tried the world record attempt. So we're waiting for confirmation from Z, who is flying over Australia at the moment on his way to Denpasar in Bali, Indonesia. And we're hoping that we're going to get confirmation live here on the within the next 40 minutes of this show. Elysium Core. Elysium. No, I can't do it, Pete. I'll get you on Discord and you can pronounce it for me, brother. So yeah, it's exciting times. Hopefully we'll get a confirmation. Oh, I did it, have it? Elysium. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm so bad with pronunciation. It's an Aussie thing. We mumble. So yeah, we've tried that world record attempt. We're just waiting for confirmation from Z. As you guys know, PIVX does have ridiculously quick transaction speeds, so that should get through as soon as he gets that little bit of internet connection into his phone. So we can always try a redo, but hey Lex Lewis in the house, how are you, man? We're just trying a world record attempt, trying to send PIVX from ground to a plane travelling over the centre of Australia at the moment on its way to Denpasar. So yeah, seeing what we can do. Hey Chad, thanks man. Yeah, I got all the hair cut off, shaved up. I got that comp coming up. I've got 2 actually. So I got one coming up at the Sunshine Coast next weekend. I'm taking on Gary Thatcher, and he's #1 in Australia at the moment. So I wanted to have every advantage, not have hair flicking in my face. because he's a very good rider. And then I've got the pro event, which Chad was kind enough to fork up the registration for. We did a world first on that as well. I have recorded that, I just haven't had it. I tried loading it up and it wouldn't accept the format, so I'll get one of my tech guys to come over and help me out with that. But I did actually record the first, I guess, registration fee funded by a community in terms of PIVX. And then I went and onto Living Room of Satoshi and actually paid that registration straight to the comp. And I've been registered for drop knee sessions down in Port Macquarie at the end of the year. So very much looking forward to that event. There should be some international riders at that one. And thank you very much to Chad and the PIVX community for supporting my bodyboarding and helping me get there. So that's awesome. So I have recorded that as well. I haven't seen Z. I've rolled, bro. I've rolled. Z sent. I'll double check the address to make sure. Z sent. You should have it. Should have it. Please check. Can resend. I might just do one PIVX if I have to resend it because I don't want to go spending all my PIVX. I was trying to get him some cheese and crackers. Because they're about $15 on a flight, so that's what I was sending him 5 for. Plus, Z's a really good contributor to our investment group. For the guys from PIVX over checking this out who don't know Z, he's in the Crypto Wave investment crew, which is obviously the Beach Bum Investors crypto investment crews. So yeah, we're just trying, dog. We're trying to get that world record, dude. We just got to get it confirmed. This was always going to be a tricky one, you know. Plane's going. He's got Wi-Fi, but let's see how we go. Z, if you are there, just check whether. What I'll do is I'll double check the. Pete said, yeah, well, they cost you about $20 on a flight, mate. So, yeah, but I don't know if this has worked yet. I'm really hoping it does. There's no reason it shouldn't. He's getting spots of Wi-Fi. As I said, probably our biggest hurdle is that the centre of Australia is not at all heavily populated. A lot of desert out there. So perhaps he's not getting a signal or any intermittent signals. We'll see what happens. He did type up in the chat, which means he should be getting enough Wi-Fi to receive the PIVX. I'm going to quickly go and check the wallet address that he posted in Discord for me to make sure I've done my part right. If I haven't, I'll be very red-faced. But this is the great thing about the PIVX wallet, right? So I can go now check my, transactions. So if you just go up the top, right, I'm going to go to transactions up here. Okay, and what I can actually do is just paste the address in again into enter address or label to search, okay, just up here. And if I post that in again, I can just make sure, yeah, it's coming up. So sent to world record attempt, altitude and speed. So we're holding on for the confirmation there. As far as I can tell, there's no reason that shouldn't have sent it, showing that it's left my... No love yet, Z. Did you post? I'll type to him because I don't know if he's actually watching. Okay, he's reposted the address. I'm just going to check it to make sure it is the same. He's posted it in the chat. So this is the great thing. We can just grab that. Oh, this could be a failure. It wouldn't be the first time one of my tech things has let me down, but it was fun. No, I'm going to keep trying. Persistence. I've got an hour on the show. This is still crypto chat. Try to reboot the app. Thanks, Xiao. Xiao's pretty good with his tech, Z. If you're listening as well, bro, just reboot that app. And maybe I can send it to your desktop wallet. Post your desktop wallet. We'll send another one to your desktop wallet because that was to your mobile. And just log on with your desktop to your Wi-Fi connection, if you can. Because we can definitely do that. Like that. Should be like that. We can do take 2. We've got 36 minutes left on the show, so plenty of time. I'm just going to check that one. Z just reposted, but I'm pretty confident it is actually the same address. It is. No, it's not. There is a slight difference. Okay, let me just check that. So we might have lost 5 PIVX in the system. So when you're doing your calculations on PIVX now, there's actually 5 less in the overall market cap. Thanks to Fishy. So calculate that into your equations. Guys, I'm going to just resend this because it does look like a different address. And that's cool. We'll send that. Actually might be Z's. That actually might be Z's desktop wallet that he's just posted up. I'm just double checking it in the chat to make sure I have copied that correctly, and we can Date do take 2, because he is on, it costs a lot to use Wi-Fi in the plane, so I'm going to get moving. Starting in DG3, ending in PPE, that's correct. Okay, now what I'm going to do is try it again. Send. Okay. Oh, it's coming up with the same, hang on. I'm just going to put it in here. No, it's different. Alright, so I'm going to try it again. Send. Try it again. World record at altitude plus land speed. Take 2. Okay, so just for verification purposes, it's 11:24 on my laptop at the moment. The time is accurate on that one. That's Australian Eastern Standard Time. I'm sending one PIVX to Z, who's flying over the middle of Australia. Sending now, and 11:24. Attempt number 2. One PIVX. Okay, let's hope that one works. I like fish more when I looked better than him. I'm sure you still do, Ethercept. I'm sure you still do, bro. Yeah, it shocks a few people, because I often do this. You know, it saves money on a haircut, right? If you only get one once every 6 months. I don't buy too many razors either. We got November coming up. There's a good excuse for me to just go nuts with a mustache. Your girl can no longer watch this channel. Don't be cheeky, Ethercept. I'm going really good, thanks. Mimino Revivo. Good to see you in the chat. First timer, I think. So, we've just sent that again to Z. I might just pipe up in the chat that there has been another attempt, and we'll see how we go. Attempt 2. Confirmed. Oh, you're Bauer. Cool, man. Mimino Revillo is a big... he's one of the first guys I met over at PIVX, so we've got a long history over at PIVX. Quite a funny one, actually. You guys know the story I tell about the dev that I had words with when I first rocked up over there? He's in the chat. Oh, I'm lagging, am I? Oh, that sucks, man. You know me with tech though, Bauer. I'm useless with it. So, nice haircut. Thanks, Hourglass. Yep, I've got a few comments on it. Shaving a haircut does wonders. My mates were calling me Howard Hughes. My mother's side of the family is, yes, it is fish. My mother's side of the family's name's actually Hughes, so it fit quite well. And since he went a little crazy, I thought I'd better get things cut off and neatened up a little bit. Plus, I do have a coming out. Attempt 2 confirmed. Please check when ready. Z. The good thing is he is sitting in a... don't say that, Agent Smith. Ripple stole him and shaved him. Agent Smith is a Ripple lover, for those of you who don't know. Trying to get him off that bandwagon of helping the banks, but he's stuck with it. How's your Ripple gone, man? I haven't even checked it. Z said wallet is offline. Cool. Attempt 2 confirmed, please. Okay, cool. Thanks, Pete, for keeping an eye on that one, man. Yeah, we'll just keep trying. Like, that's the thing. He would have typed, so he's probably getting cut in and cut out. But when he flies back over Western Australia and starts picking up hopefully some Wi-Fi connections over West Oz, we can still confirm the transfer. That's no problem, because it's still when he receives it, right? We'll see how we go with it all. But the point is, it's pretty hard. Z's on that plane, so as long as he receives that money in his wallet sometime before he lands and can take a screenshot of it, I see that as record confirmed. Dude, you look American. Really? Well, no, I'm Aussie. That's an interesting comment. I've got, like, it's Ripple slipping with the beach bum investors. Yeah, exactly. I'll get a bit blonder, like when I get my hair chopped off and all the blonde comes out. So, like over the next couple of months, you will see a white-haired fish because it's coming up to summer. So, see what happens. Oh, Ripple's sleeping with the beach bum. Yeah. No, see, it's Agent Smith, and he got hacked by the Russians as well, just so you know, Bauer. So, I told him it was karma for investing in Ripple. So, yeah, let's have a look at the market while we're waiting and seeing how Z goes. We'll go through this. Look, there is a chance that we won't be able to confirm this live on the show. We certainly have attempted it live. I've sent 2 transactions. I can show you my PIVX wallet just to prove that. Transactions here, and you can see here, I've got 2 amounts. If I can get this out of the glare, which I never can, of 5 and 1, the last 2, and it's world record attempts up here. Anyway, it's blockchain. We can look it up later. So, let's hope we've done it. let's get on to having a look at some of the coins in the crypto economy today. I think it has retraced a little bit. That's the last time I checked. Just going to refresh my accounts now and have a look on CoinMarketCap and see if we can get some good picks for you today. Or some good prices. Yeah, it's retraced a little, for sure. Alright, let's get up CoinMarketCap and see where the damage has been done. Not major damage, of course. Chad's just come into the chat. So, you guys have got a lot of the big crew over at PIVX on the chat right now. So, if you've got any PIVX questions, now might be the time to ask them. I'm thinking some purple highlights would look so good. I'll do it, Chad. You know I will. You're down 60 today, Agent Smith. Yeah, I've taken a ride of about the same, man. Probably a little more, to be honest. But you know what it's like, bro. It's a volatile market. We talk about that all the time. And honestly, most of that's probably Ripple. So let's just check that out now. See how he's done. Yeah, Ripple down 3.2%. Makes sense. I'm only joking, Agent Smith. No, there's actually a couple of our investment crew who are on Ripple. They make it about 10 to 15% of their overall portfolio. Almost as a bank, like almost as a backup if the banks do win. But there's a few projects for mine that are coming to market that are actually better value propositions already have been reportedly working with banks. So I'm going to look, you guys know which one that is. I've been talking about it for ages. Got in on it at ICO. So the overall market cap is at 144 billion. That's still pretty steady. It's nice to see it back up there. Do you guys remember the figure in a show about a week ago or 10 days ago that I came up with for the correct retracement for the China scare? I said 180 billion, take off 20% for Chinese investment. That's 36 billion off, which leaves us at 144 billion. So if we're staying steady around that mark, I see that as the market has factored in correction from China and Dimon, or Diamond, or whatever his name is. And it's now settled down a little bit. I think we'll see, hopefully, consistent growth from this point. It is the end of the week, and we do tend to see Wilkie the Whale and his mates cashing out some shares towards the end of the week and go and doing his thing on the weekend. So do be careful of that as we go into Friday trade. And obviously the volumes do look to drop on Saturday and Sunday as well. So something to consider as you're trading. If you're trying to get into the market, usually the better time is actually late weekend because you get that spike on Monday so regularly when the traders come back to the trading floor. So yeah, maybe take a look for a little bit further retracement, but I think it's steadied quite a lot, the economy, after those scares, which sent us down to, from memory, around 115 billion, somewhere around that mark. So really good recovery since then. It seems to have steadied off a little bit now. Plenty of good long-term buying in the market still. Yeah, Saucy Link, I know. I've confused everyone. Total rebranding, bro. Total rebranding. Everyone was calling me crazy. Suppose if I'm going to sound crazy, I better at least look sane. So, Bitcoin, 4186. We did talk about it yesterday, whether 4,200, once it was crossed, would act as a support point. So when it starts to get under that, will people start to buy it up? Make your own decisions, but I did see it lower than that. So it's already starting to come back from sort of 4,100 flat. That's just when I spot checked it before going for a surf this morning. Haven't really gone flat out on the charts on Bitcoin. You guys know that. So, or in any of these coins, I'm a long-termer. Don't like to day trade. Oh, go away. You guys are useless. Can we talk crypto for a bit? Just still trying to wait for that confirmation from Z as well. Just keep that in mind. We are attempting PIVX. I even cleared the board. That's how, you guys know how important this board is when it's got stuff written on it. But I wrote it on a scrap bit of paper. So we've got all those coins we've still got to look at. I haven't done any research on them, so I'm not even going to bring them up at the moment. You're very useless, Ado. I've seen your videos, man. You're 12 years old and you've got some mad editing skills. I can't wait to get that wrapped to you and see what you do with it, because you got full control on that one. I'm just going to lay the track down as soon as I can get a producer to put the sample together. Yeah, A-Dog's a YouTuber, Agent Smith. If you want to see something, okay, look, he swears a little, which you probably shouldn't, A-Dog, but if you want to see a guy going absolutely ham at YouTube, go and look up his YouTube Took Down My Views video. I have showed that many of my mates and cracked up laughing. And he's got really good production skills. Like, he puts little A-Dog things at the start of the video, music coming through. Dude's got skills. Sounds like fish, but doesn't look like fish. Hey, ACU5. Good to see you in the chat, bro. Yes, it is fish. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 4186. 41 Yeah, I'm not going to try and control you either, dog? That's the beautiful part, mate. Blockchain. I'm all about decentralization. I can make a suggestion, but you don't have to follow it. Your last two videos are good, man. Yeah, just go over and check out ADOG. If you're into your gaming as well, ADOG does a lot of gaming review and things like that, a lot of games. So if you're into that, go and check out ADOG. He's got some serious talent. 12 years old, this is putting things into perspective. 12 years old, I'd never even used a computer, I don't think, ADOG. I'd used a word processor. I know I look early 20s right now, but I'm actually 35. So I'd used a word processor at that stage. I don't think I'd used maybe some of the very, very earliest versions of the computer. And I also had a Nintendo, which I still have to this day. Duck Hunt and the original Mario and all that sort of thing. So yeah, guys, if you want to get over and check out something a little different, get a break from your crypto chat, feel free to go and check out ADOG. It's a good laugh when he gets hyped up. Game one suck. Okay, cool. ADOG's saying his game one sucks. He likes his other one better. His other content better. Agent Smith said when he was 12 years old, his computer had dial-up. Man, I think I had a word processor, and before that a typewriter. So I've been through the whole process. Before that it was a pen and pad, and still mainly is. I like to write a lot of stuff down still. As you can see, use my boards, use my notes. It's a bit old school. Agent Smith is 28, yeah, so that makes sense, man. 7 years you would have been dial-up. Yeah, I would have been dial-up when I was at the end of high school, so sounds about right. ADOG goes, when I was 35, oh wait, I'm not even 15 yet. Good one, mate. Alright, let me get back onto the crypto economy. We always do this. We drift off onto philosophy and anything but crypto. Alright, let's have a look. So Ethereum's popped back under $300, $298.99. Plenty of good ICOs coming up. A lot of garbage ones as well, so you do need to be careful when you're doing your research. I was pretty interested in LA token, LAT token. I might put something small in that. I'm not going to go huge on it. Just one I'm keeping an eye on. That I think there's like 15% bonus at the stage of ICO that they're at the moment, so that's one I was looking at, just to let you know. I picked up, honestly, I got to show you this. Well, I will Mr. Miyagi it one day and catch one of these flies. And that's why we keep our mouths closed in Australia and we don't pronunciate, is because those little buggers will fly straight in. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I picked up some Ethereum last night on a crazy LTC trade over at Cryptopia. Someone came in and dumped the whole book. No joke. The lowest sell price that someone got, the lowest buy price if you like, someone just came in and bought up the whole book, and I had those jackpot orders set that I always tell you guys to set. I always recommend have your jackpots set, your real big dips and your real big sells. And honestly, I got not even close to the best of it, but I'll just check it, but I got half an ether for 2 Litecoin. You do the maths on that. I got half an ether for 2 Litecoin. So I got half an ether last night for 2 Litecoin. 2 Litecoin is currently priced at $54, $108. I got half an ether. So I made $42 on that trade almost if you put ether at 300 round. Just because someone didn't do the calculations correctly. So those LTC trades can be handy. I've picked up plenty of PIVX and even sold some ridiculously high and then just bought it back again on those LTC trades. People don't. The newbies come in, have no idea what they're doing. The spreads are massive. There's nothing in the books because everyone likes to play the BTC trades. Dead set. Do you know what the highest price someone got for LTC last night against the ether trade? 0.6. Meaning 0.6 of a Litecoin for 1 ether. That was the exchange rate that some lucky guy got because he set his jackpots. Now, I don't know how much was actually traded at that volume. Go and have a look at Cryptopia. Go and have a look at the chart. And I believe the same thing happened on the LTC VTC trade. I'm actually making a movie and an instructional video on how to trade LTC because I feel guilty about how much money I'm making doing it. It's not fair. It's not hard, guys. Here's the secret. If you want to trade LTC or you want to trade Doge for your favourite altcoins instead of trading BTC, you got to be patient because the trades don't hit as often. But when they do, they are jackpots. So here's what you do. Let's say we want to grab some PIVX, okay? Which we always do, as we know. Remind me tomorrow, computer. I've been putting that thing off for a long time. Okay, so let's say we want to grab some PIVX and we want to do it against the LTC trade. What we need to do is get the price of PIVX off CoinMarketCap, okay? So I'm going on there now. I'm showing you exactly how to do this because I feel guilty. I want some competition over there at Cryptopia. Making those LTC trades because it is too easy. Too easy at the moment. And you go and check that graph. I'll bring it up in a second. The candle goes bang, straight back up again. As soon as people realise what was going on, boom, 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 straight up. But yeah, it's slow, man. You got to wait for them, Pete. I hit hardly any trades over at Cryptopia, and I've got Bittrex running in the background anyway, getting my 5%ers. But man, seriously, it is such a good trade. The LTC trade. Make sure you do your calculations correct, which is what I'm going to show you how to do now. So if we want to grab some PIVX, we refresh, make sure we've got the current market price. Okay, so PIVX at its current market price according to CoinMarketCap is $3.15. What did I tell you guys about under $3? Too cheap. So $3.15, and I don't want to say I told you so. Please make your own decisions. And I'm pretty sure pretty much everyone in the investment crew has PIVX anyway. So $3.15. We put that into the calculator. All I've done is open up the calculator up, put in $3.15. Bang, first step, okay? Price of PIVX. Now, next step. This might seem tricky. Hit the divide button. Simple. Okay, now we grab the price of Litecoin because that's what we're trading in. And Litecoin's currently trading at $53.82. Too low, by the way, for Litecoin. But 53.82. That is your correct trade price, correct market price, okay? 0.058, blah, 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 blah. That is your correct market price for the LTC PIVX trade as it stands at this point in time. So, go less than that if you're buying. Go higher than that if you're selling. And like 10% at least, because you'd be surprised. And that's the one thing about trading on exchanges that don't have the volumes. You pick up some incredible prices. When someone comes in and does something stupid, like buys up the whole book, or sells off the whole book, depends on how you were looking at it on that particular trade. They were either very eager to get a hold of Litecoin, or very eager to get rid of Ethereum. And I'll show you so you know I'm not mucking around. This is Cryptopia, and I don't want to show you my balance because I think that's a little bit, I don't know, just not in good taste. But I'm just going to get to the actual trade on LTC Ethereum last night, and you look at this candle sticking out the bottom. It is ridiculous. Ridiculous. 0.6 of a Litecoin for one Ethereum. I don't know how much was actually traded at that rate, but it did hit. So that's amazing. And everything in between it hit as well. I got one at 4, like the rate of 4 Litecoin to one Ethereum, which is pretty good still. I was stoked with that, and I got like half an Ethereum out of it too. So really, really cool. Hey, just to let you guys know, we are actually doing a world record attempt during the show. There's 17 minutes left. We may not actually get it confirmed during the show. I got a mate who's laggity lag. Oh, really? I don't know why that is. Anyway, I'm going to get this thing up because this is really important. And I want some competition on these trades because that's taking candy from a baby and I don't necessarily feel good about it. Good thing is I'll do some good things with the money. So sort of justify it like that and it would have gone to the next person in line anyway. Agent Smith, we're going for a altitude and land speed record with a peer-to-peer transaction. So what we're trying to do, I've just sent PIVX twice actually to Z, who's a regular, you know Z. Z's on a flight from Sydney to Denpasar, Indonesia, and we're trying for the altitude and the speed record, so for a peer-to-peer transaction of currency. We believe it'd be the highest altitude-wise and the fastest in terms of land speed peer-to-peer transaction ever performed in history. So we've tried it. It is on the blockchain, so he's hitting in and out of reception, right? So we're just trying to get the confirmation. Was it sent to a satellite? Oh well, there goes the altitude record. Oh, I'll say no. Hang on. A satellite. I'm assuming it was out of, out of space. So we'll say. He's sending me another address. Cool, man. We got all day. I'll stay on for a bit longer, Z. No problem. if you can hear me. Peer-to-peer. Yeah, good point, Pete. Peer-to-peer, not peer-to-satellite. Not P2S. Peer-to-peer. So, yeah, we're trying that out, man. You get the idea. So we're just trying to get it done so we can get the altitude and the speed when it happens and actually record it. Verify it might fail, but, I like to do fun things like this. So I did my 24-hour stream. I went for 8 hours straight and the tech cut out on me. And I just went, seriously? Yeah, within the atmosphere. That's what I was going to say. Ethercept. I was trying to think of the word. Yeah, within, in atmosphere transfer. We'll do whatever we have to. Can be the first PIVX one. It doesn't matter. I want to make the PIVX Book of Records, like the Guinness Book of Records, with a whole bunch of peer-to-peer transaction records. It's fun, right? And set the challenge out there. Hey, CryptoCam, what's going on? I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, man. Welcome. We've tried a world record today. So we are trying to transfer PIVX from me here in Australia, in my lounge room, to Z, who's flying on a plane from Sydney to Denpasar at the moment, in Indonesia. He's getting Wi-Fi very, very slowly, so we're trying to get it done. We've tried 2 transfers and he's just going to open up his Bittrex account so I can try one more. So we can try and get a confirmation on the record. We're going to try altitude and speed. Sent this little trial. Whoa, we've got heaps of chat coming through. Okay, guys, cool. I'm going to catch up with the chat. Oh, first time ever, Hourglass. You're always with customers, man, when you can't... does the customer care that you sit there and type, hey, guys, I'm with a customer? It's like every day. I must get you right when you're at work every day. The better option is to use the PIVX wallet, I know, Zhao, but we've tried 2 different ones, so we might try Bittrex as well. We're just trying to cover all bases, man. It's all good. It's only a little bit more PIVX. Go away, that thing. Yeah, so let's have a look at more at the market. There has been some pretty good buys actually still around the market, even though we've had a good run up in the last week or so. Neo's kicked back under 30, just for those who are keeping an eye on that. It's 29.64. It was always too cheap for mine around 17 and 20 even. So I don't think it's necessarily overbought at the moment, but I don't think you're going to... Yeah, Zcash was crazy. Did you see what Zcash did yesterday? Zcash spiked to $400 yesterday. I got onto Bittrex and went, sell, and I just missed my sell order when it hit. I should have had them preset, guys. You got to have them preset. I could have cleaned up on Zcoin, Zcash, sorry. Zcash is the one that I was looking at. Zcoin has gone up as well. That's the Japanese trading exchange, based on the real world trading platform used by the fabled Mrs. Watanabe Trading Group, who allegedly control a huge amount of wealth in the market. That's in the old fiat and commodity and stock trading game. But the point is, if they are going to make their way into the crypto economy, Zcoin is probably going to be their platform of choice. Japan has actually, I think they're 2nd or 3rd in terms of investment capital into the overall economy. Korea's now overtaken China. So plenty of good things about Zcoin for sure. That's a good point, Zhao. I don't know if you're actually listening to this, Z. I imagine if you would, it'd be lagging, but is your wallet sync, bro? Because we'll get that... we'll just try it to the Bittrex account even. That might even be the best because it's just a simple... Yeah, Walton's gone ridiculous, man. I saw that. Like, ridiculous. Walton was big. What was the other one he said? Zcoin. Yeah, I got some Zcoin ages ago. I don't have much left because I bought it at like $6. So by the time I hit 12, I'd traded out of a lot of it, or 10 or 12, I'd traded out of it. So that's gone above that if we're saying it's got 40% gains. Let's have a look. Zcoin, 1387, yeah, nice. Nice gains. Yeah, Zcash or Zcash, whatever you call it, was one that spiked really, really heavily. It's a crazy spike. I was trying as hard as I could to get the sell order. You see that little dot that tells you where your sell order is, just slip away and you go, no, because that was huge profit. I think it hit $400 or above even on Bittrex. It's crazy buyout. There's, yeah, been some crazy action. That's what I was going to do. I was going to get that exchange up and show you that Ether trade. Markets, Just trying to figure it all out here. So yeah, that was a really nice pickup for me. I know it's only a small amount of money, but percentage-wise, brilliant, right? I tend to only, I tend to only put small orders in the jackpots because I figure out people go, oh, it's not that much money anyway if I get it wrong. And that's kind of what I'm relying on. Enough people just continuing to make that thought process. So LTC to Ether, I'll put in ETH here, it should come up. No, sorry. 2 seconds. Well, not 2 seconds. I'm in Australia. Our internet is getting upgraded to be as fast as the slowest of the other countries in the world. So you will have to bear with me. Ether, LTC, here we go. You got to check this candle out. Try this one, KZ. Going to try it right now. Sorry guys, just going to interrupt because this is important. We want to verify this one. I'm going to send one more PIVX. Oop. Yeah, CA dog. Thanks, bro. Sorry you couldn't be around for the actual world record confirmation, but you were here for part of it. Okay, so just copying now. 2 seconds. Okay, Control C. And I'm going attempt number 3. Because if at first you don't succeed, try again. Alright. Z. I'm just going to put world record attempt number 3. 1 PIV. I'm going to do this quickly because I don't know how long he's going to have internet for. I'll just check DPVS and ending in CADO. DPVS CADO. DPVS CADO. DPVS CADO. Yep, cool. 1 PIV. Send. Pay the transaction fee because there's nothing. Should be good, Z. That's 11:50 by the way, 11:50 AM on my, that's Australian Eastern Standard Time on my computer at the moment. Just trying to verify a world record here. We've got 10 minutes left to try and do it. I'll stay on a bit longer. That's no worries. Okay, Z. Should be there soon. Check pending. You always got to check your pending amounts in Bittrex because it goes in there first. Okay, so we'll stay online. Yeah, so we're talking about Zcoin. It's going to be a good value proposition if more people are getting into the crypto economy for sure. I think it's had a big run up. You want to be careful about that. But if there's going to be stacks of money coming in from Japan, and the rumours about mass adoption being imminent in Japan due to businesses actually getting set up to accept crypto and adopt crypto into day-to-day spending, it's going to be a lot more people trading it. Simple as that. And the volumes at all those exchanges and popular exchanges and well set up and secure exchanges will go through the roof. CryptoCam, what we're trying to do is we're trying to do a world record, man. We're trying to send PIVX from ground into an airplane. So we're trying to send the first peer-to-peer transaction. There has been one peer to satellite. There's no person standing on that satellite, I believe. So we're trying to send the highest altitude peer-to-peer transaction in history and also fastest land speed. So Z's in a plane at the moment. He's flying from Sydney to Denpasar in Indonesia, and we're hoping we'll get the confirmation in the next 7 minutes that he's received that PIVX and we've broken a world record officially. So we've tried 3 different addresses because he's only getting very, very little slow internet on the plane. So this may fail, and it was a bold attempt to put myself out there live and do it. And Z is faceless and nameless, so he doesn't care if it fails. He's just Z. So we'll see what happens, but it was a fun idea anyway. I got some more coming up, by the way, that are like a no-brainers. I can just keep doing them until they work. So yeah, I'm trying to set some PIVX world records. Maybe set a PIVX book of records. So yeah, it's a bit of fun, man. Just showing people how easy it is to, well, it's supposed to show people how easy, quick it is to transfer people money, right? So the scenario is Z sitting on the plane and he finds out the cheese and crackers are $16.50, so Fish had to send him some PIVX to pay for that. So we are just trying to get that confirmation. I don't know if Z's still on chat. He sort of just seems to be getting little bits of internet here and there. He is flying over the centre of Australia. And if we do have to cut out on this chat, we've got our Discord group, and hopefully we can just get the confirmation sometime before he lands, because obviously he's in the plane, and as long as he gets that before it lands, we've been successful. So yeah, we are really hoping that he can receive that. Take a screenshot of it, take a shot of the altitude and all that. How old am I? I am 35, mate. 35 years old. 35 years young. So I looked about 50 yesterday, and today I probably look in my late 20s. So I've been told I look even younger than that, actually. You're 15? Okay, cool. Yeah, I met up with the SNE's 15 as well. I've written a rap for him, actually. He got 1,000 subs on YouTube, and he likes his business and finance and found his way into our chat. So it's cool. I know some 15-year-olds are actually studying like economics and business and finance at school. So welcome to hang out, man. I just don't advise you actually start investing until you're a bit older. Whatever the legal age is in your country is probably the best starting point. But, you know, investments themselves are legal in a lot of countries for underage people, but the crypto economy hasn't been regulated to a point where it'd be called a legal investment for an underager in most countries, including Australia, I believe. We'd still have to be above the age of 18. 10 years apart. Well, we got 20 years between me and Crypto Cam, and then there's a bridge in between with Hourglass being 10 years younger than me and 10 years older than Crypto Cam. So there you go. But yeah, 15, I can't even, what was I doing at 15? I was at school, obviously. Playing rugby, playing basketball, playing golf. What else did I do? Sailing. I played every sport I could. Surfing, obviously, all my life. But yeah, I just loved my sport growing up. Went to a big sporting school, so enjoyed it. Well, sort of. I'm not going to go into that rant. That's a whole philosophical debate for another time. Anyway, let's have a quick closing look at the market to see if I can pick you up any really good shares, any good prices on anything. I'll just do a quick update here, and we will keep online for the rest of the 5 minutes to see if we can get that confirmation. If not, we'll try and get it through on our Discord group to prove that the transaction actually did take place to mid-air, which is essentially our goal. Just having a look. 143 high, 143.9 as we close out today. So it's just taking a little bit of a retracement. I did say, like, as we come into the weekend, you do need to be almost expecting that. If you want to swing trade and take it out on the weekend, it's Friday, and put it back in on Sunday, that's your call, but it's not for me. I just hold through the dips, and if there's stupidly good buying, I'll buy some more, or if it runs up really hard at the start of the week, which tends to be the pattern at the moment, I will sell out a bit and wait for those lows and later in the week. So this is really buying time for me with the sells that I've had earlier in the week with the run-up. So always make your own decisions. I'm just trying to find some good buys for you. In the top 5, your best retracements are Ripple and Litecoin. Litecoin, cool. Ripple, give it to Agent Smith. He'll buy more off you. Hold that bag, Agent Smith. No, I'm joking, bro. You know, I think Ripple's a good long-term investment, although more recent information about banks building their own blockchain and even Dimon working on his blockchain. Just to me, it takes over the overall pool. Agent Smith said he'll take it. To me, it takes over the overall pool of potential customers going forward. So, well, it cuts down that pool. I beg your pardon. So for me, I'm leaving. Well, I have left Ripple from the start, but I'm leaving it now as well. Litecoin, good retracement, 3.4%. So if you like Litecoin, it's good. Neo is well down, 6.58 in the top 10. So, look, Neo, I'm always like this one. I have called it pretty well. Called it at $2 on Steam. It told everyone to sell at 10. Told them to buy back at 6, I think it was. And then said, go your own way because I'm sick of following this volatile little bugger. So, I have called it pretty well though. I don't know. I thought it was overbought when it was running up to those $40 and $50 figures earlier. And now China's out. Like, just from, even if it's momentarily. I just think you've either got to decide you're going to see it through one heck of a bumpy ride with that one. But, they did have that conference in China recently, and Neo was the only trusted blockchain that was, Neo were invited and QTUM weren't. So that's an interesting for the Walton, OMG, I must go, QTUM are my top coins. Thank you, Hourglass. I love when you guys give me your pick. Agent Smith says, Neo is, that's how I censor myself, in his humble opinion. But Agent Smith is a Ripple investor. I'm joking, bro. You're a legend. Always got a good sense of humour. So Neo for me, I think it's just a little overboard again. I do think long term it's got huge potential. But potential and current market price are two different things, right? And I just think with Icon coming out, I think it'll be a giant. I think it'll take now. No worries. Should be $10 max. Yeah, cool. I don't know about $10. That's like I did call sales on it at $10 only 6 months ago, so I sort of see what you're saying. But they've had more ICOs. Not 6 months ago, 3 months ago, but they have had more ICOs planned for release on it. I know they've had to be rescheduled and delayed and all that because of China, but I know that it's going to happen. Well, I think it's going to happen eventually. That we're going to see ICOs coming out on the Neo platform, and if they're successful, that's going to help drive the price of Neo as well. For me, again, I agree with you. I think it's overbought at the moment, but you got to make your own decisions on that. There's a lot of Neo lovers out there, and China's still a big player. Because you really think the big Chinese investors don't know how to get around the regulations in their country? They've been doing it for years, so they'll figure it out. Don't worry about that. Zcash is that one that had that ridiculous spike up to $400 and I missed it. Lisk is down. It's taken, I honestly think it looks like it's going to go further, to be honest. It's just the way the chart's shaping up. Make your own decisions. It is under $6. I did sell off some, as I said to you. As I said to you over the last few days. I'm going to start selling it off a bit because I've made good profit already. I want to get into ARK, I want to get into Rise, as those value propositions for me are potentially better going forward than Lisk itself. Lisk does have a rebranding coming up and also a tour of Asia finishing this month, I believe, so we could see price action around that. Pete's just got an interesting comment there, let me just read that out. Just trying to stay on a bit longer today, guys, because I'm trying to get... I'd love to confirm this within the hour that we've succeeded in this world record, and if not, we'll look out on the Discord chat through the day for it's about a 5-hour flight, 6-hour flight to Denpasar, depending on headwinds and stuff. So I'm just gonna have a look at what Pete said. He said it's a bad time to have a coin that doesn't deliver. Lots of bew faces in crypto, and you can never set a first impression twice. Oh, lots of new. Okay, it was a typo. Yeah, ends next to the B. I gotcha. Lots of new faces in crypto, and you can never set a first impression twice. And Agent Smith agreed and said exactly. So great comments from everyone there. Let's just keep having a quick rundown. I'm trying to stretch it out to see if we can get this world record confirmed. I'm just going to put on here any luck Z. Any luck Z. There's some stuff going up in our Discord actually. Done world record. 11:58. I think we got it. Hang on. I think we got it. I've just got 11:58 confirmation from Z on Discord saying done world record. He doesn't have much Wi-Fi. Confirmed? Question mark. Altitude. And speed. I'll just hang on for a second, guys, and see if I can get that up. That's what that beeping was. He sounded like a couple of minutes ago. This could be a PIVX world record. World record wave. I think we got it. Z's typing now, guys. Stand by. He's definitely, the flight takes a lot longer than that, so he's definitely in the air. Photos sending. We did it! Right at the end of the webcast. Crypto Wave Investment Crew. PIVX. Yes. Successful day. I like that. I think we just held a world record. That's pretty cool. So he's going to send me some photos. And we've got actually a press release for this. So we're going to hit up the media outlets and let them know we've done it. What was the record? Hey, I'll let you know, Nolos. Sorry, I missed the name. But yeah, what we've just done is sent what we believe to be the first peer-to-peer transaction from ground into a moving plane in the sky over Australia. So I have a friend at the moment, part of our investment group actually, you guys all know him as Z. Z's been flying from Sydney to Denpasar. We set this up last night. We pre-arranged to have Wi-Fi on the flight. And he's flying over to Indonesia today. So we thought we'd try for an altitude record in terms of peer-to-peer. There was one done to a satellite, but there was no person standing on that satellite. So we're trying to set an altitude record for the highest peer-to-peer transaction, as in a digital cash exchange. And also, and I believe it's just been verified, and also the fastest land speed while a peer-to-peer transaction takes place. So I've just sent PIVX from my wallet after the third attempt because we tried a few different wallets. Z had limited internet connection, so we had to work on to, I think, trying to get it into Bittrex in the end. But he's going to take screenshots of that. And he's in a plane right now. It's all verifiable, obviously, because he's used his passport to get on the plane. The time of day right now is 12:03. Z confirmed that at 11:58. So, awesome stuff. So, yeah, we're pretty happy, man. We're just trying, like, it's cheeky, right? We're just stoked. PIVX shows at PIVX, you know. Well, I put it out there. I said, Z's flying to Denpasar. He needs some cheese and crackers because the surf's going to be pumping when he gets over there, and he's hungry. And he forgot his wallet, but he's got his phone. And we're just pretending that the airlines already accept PIVX. So I can send him the $15 required to buy 3 crackers and a couple of bits of cheese. Anyway, it was a bit of fun, guys. Thanks so much for joining in for our world record attempt today. It was a lot of fun. I'm gonna cruise. I'm not gonna talk a whole lot more crypto today. There's plenty of good investments out there, and most of you guys on this chat keep an eye on the markets enough to know what the price ranges are and to know whether you're hitting good buys on something or you need to start selling out. So make your own decisions. Think long term. Hodl most of it. And yeah, I'm going to go celebrate. I'm really stoked with that. Thanks, Agent Smith. Thanks, Ethercept. Thanks to everyone who joined in the world record attempt. And thank you very much to Z. Man, it took a lot of coordinating, but I believe we've just set a world record. So congratulations, brother. Catch you all tomorrow for another crypto chat. Peace out.